Neil Young, Jeff Buckley, Radiohead, Ryan Adams, all those kinds of names. But when I write my own music, I don't feel that I'm sort of inspired by this artist or that artist. It's more, you know, I try to play as much as I can, and it's from improvising that this music jumps out. So I'm inspired all the time. I always have my radar out there to write down ideas, lyrics, or even singing a melody. It's a constant flow of music. It's not that I sit down and say, now I'm going to write a song. It's an ongoing process, and sometimes I manage to finish a song when I get the idea. Then it takes maybe 20 minutes to finish a song. Other times I start an idea after this press conference, and then it's finished in 1 year's time. You know, there's not a rule for that. I mean, I feel grateful to be born and raised in Denmark from the music scene, because it's very broad, and I think we grew up with a very old song tradition that it's 300-400 years old. So there's a tone in that I think is very inspiring in many different genres. So yeah, there's a lot of good music in Denmark. Well, I definitely want to make sure that people know that I'm not one of them. Well, to be honest, I have to say that talent shows and real artists are two different things for me. I think it's very funny to see X Factor. It's great entertainment, but to me it's not about heartfelt music. It's about good singers or normal people trying to become professional singers, but they're not really. It's the few 2-3 singers who are really good. The rest is just for people to laugh, really. But I understand why people are fascinated by it, and I do think it's funny to watch X Factor as well. But I'm never going to be in it. I think as an artist, the small acoustic showcases, you get a bigger feel inside than the big stages. But of course it's very funny and very interesting to be in front of 80,000 people. It's big and it's overwhelming. But you know, from the music side of things, being in front of 100 people in a small theater can be very, very strong. And I think that's why also, you know, big names as Neil Young and Bob Dylan, they often go back to those kind of gigs, because that's where you really feel the magic of the music. So I'm looking very much forward to tonight. I heard it's a great little venue. I lived in the US in 2006 and spent some time there. And at that time there was some people from the television industry that sort of found me and listened to my music. And they kept following me after I lived there, and you know, watched YouTube clips and stuff like that, and I put that up. And I think one of the guys from the Vampire Diaries found me already back then and has followed me. So he's the guy who puts music in that TV show is a big fan. So that is the reason why.
Really seeing from.
Yeah.